since the coronavirus, people are finding themselves at home on the couch. Their excuse is that gyms are closed and we can't do anything. What would you tell them?
It's not the time to just stay stagnant. I mean, you have all the time in the world right now. Might as well stay active inside the house.
And what are some of the ways you can stay active besides the exercise that you're going to show us?
Going outside, walking around the neighborhood, taking the kids out. So since everyone's at home, working from home, a lot of people are feeling aches and pains from those just sitting on the couch or whatever the common movements that they're still stuck in. So what we're doing is just kind of loosening up those joints and making them move around a little bit more than they are right now. What you see now is a couch stretch. Basically, you're going in a kneeling position. You could either elevate that back leg so you get a little deeper stretch, or you could keep that back leg on the ground. You're going to push your hips forward and then put your arms up into the sky. And what that will do is stretch your hip flexor and relieve the lower back from any pain that you've been having.
And you should do it how many reps?
So I would say about 20-second hold for maybe 3 times around. The longer you hold it though, the better.
So the second exercise, what you're seeing here is a bird dog. It's an activation drill, and it's best to be combined with the first exercise because the first exercise will loosen some of those muscles up. The second one will activate the posterior chain. When we activate the glutes and the core, typically what we see is a reduction in pain in the low back and the shoulders and the neck as well. So many people at home, they're sitting around a little bit more than usual probably. I mean, we don't have the luxury of, walking to lunch. Everything is done in the house right now. And so that being said, people's hips are getting tight. We're hearing from our clients that their low backs are achy. And so by activating, we are burning some calories, but the idea is to really get you moving around to free up some of the joints. So what you're seeing here is a thoracic spine mobility drill. What we do it 2 different ways. You can just open up regular, or the second one we're alternating here is a rainbow opener. What it's designed to do is free up the shoulders. So many people, I mean, just being corporate America, you deal with 2 things predominantly: tight backs and tight necks. And this one is more designed to alleviate some of the chronic pain people may be feeling in their shoulders and necks.
So the plank lockout. So you're going to be on your elbows and your toes. So basically it's a push-up position, but on your elbows. You're going to squeeze everything as hard as you can, and all you're going to do is hold that for 20 seconds. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your arms, your core is tight, and that's going to activate everything in your body.
So one of the things that we deal with a lot is clients that are immobile, and it hurts or causes them difficulty to lay down on the ground, or they may have a knee issue that prevents them from kneeling on the ground. And so in those cases, you can do a lot of these exercises standing up. If you look at the first exercise, what we're doing is opening up the hip flexor. You can do that standing up by holding onto a counter and pulling your leg back and opening that hip joint at the same time. This isn't a time really to make money. This is to help people out that haven't been fortunate enough to have the assistance before.